Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Melissa. Subscribe down below and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you're new here, comment down below how you found my channel. I'm just curious to see how people find my channel. It's been a minute since I've uploaded. It's been I think about 4 weeks since I uploaded last. And there is some valid reasons for that. So I wanted to do just like a life update for you guys because a lot has been going on. Obviously you can tell by the title of this video. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because you know, I've shared in the past my journey like as a teacher, as a new mom, and so it's not always like sunshine and rainbows. So I just want to share some of the bad parts with you guys as well, or I don't want to call them bad parts, but maybe struggles. I have been struggling lately to balance work life and mom life, especially because I'm working from home. Mom guilt is real. And I just feel super guilty when I have to spend most of my days, well, most of my weekdays at a computer, you know, at my laptop on a screen, and also take care of my child at the same time is really difficult, to say the least. But before I get into that, I just wanted to say that my home life has been pretty great. I'm very fortunate to have like a good support system, like with my parents, my siblings. They're always willing to help me out. My in-laws, they're always willing to help me out. My husband, he does work a lot as well. He does actually go to work, so he's not home during the day to help me out. But if you are a parent of a student, if you are a student, if you are an administrator, I don't think any administrators are watching my videos, but if you're any of those, please, 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 I can't say it enough, be nice to your teachers. Be nice to your kids' teachers. It's so hard right now, you guys. To teach online is so hard. If you're new here, if you don't know, I'm a high school English teacher. I teach at a charter high school. My school's actually year-round, and obviously we're online right now. I live in Southern California. I know a lot of schools are actually going to be going back, which I don't want you guys to think because I'm saying that it's hard to teach online that I want to go back in person. I do not want to go back in person, and there are some reasons for that. So number one, we're still in a pandemic. I think a lot of people don't realize that, and that's part of the issues with schools, is that, you know, everybody's like wanting to go back. I would want to go back if it was safe, 100%. Yes, I do miss it. I miss my classroom. I miss my students. I miss seeing them in person. But I do not feel comfortable going back if it is not safe. With that being said, I know a lot of schools are going back. I know a lot of teachers are getting vaccinated right now. I was lucky enough to be one of them. I got vaccinated this past weekend, my first dose. I'll get my second dose at the end of March, which I'm very thankful for. I do not understand why teachers were one of the first group to go. I think essential workers should have been the first one. They're still out there working, you know, in person, and teachers were not. Teachers were working from home. I think that was just like, you know, part of the plan. Get the teachers vaccinated so they can go back to work. And I don't really like that saying go back to work. I've been working. We're all working. We're working really hard at home. Is it the best situation? Absolutely not. But it's what is happening right now. Like, we're in a pandemic. I wanted to share some of the struggles that I've had personally teaching online. So one of the biggest struggles I have is just balancing my work life and my home life and separating the two. It's extremely hard when you're at home and that's also your job. So I can be working, you know, during my working hours and then later realize, oh, I didn't finish grading that, or oh, I need to, you know, upload this assignment. My student just turned something in, let me grade it right now. And it's, you know, 6, 7, 10 o'clock at night. I feel like I'm constantly working. And then I try to balance it out because you know, I am taking care of my son during the day, so there's times where I have to, you know, push the computer aside when I don't have students, attend to him, play with him as much as I can, feed him. So I am, you know, taking time out of my work day that I need to make up later on at night by getting my work done. You know, then I do work with high school students, and a lot of them are essential workers. So there are days where it's like, you know, Miss Melissa, I can't come to class today, I have to go to work. And I have to understand that they have a life outside of school. Yes, school should be one of their #1 priorities, but during this time, a lot of my students, their priority was taking care of their families, helping out with their families. A lot of parents lost their jobs, and these students that were able to get jobs as an essential worker, maybe at a fast food place, maybe at a grocery store, they're helping out their families. So how can I say, no, you have class tomorrow, you can't go to work, you have class? I can't do that. And that's just not me, that's just not my personality. So I'm like, yeah, go to work, we'll make it up later. And it's just that cycle, constantly making up. Now, let me tell you, when I hit my breaking point was actually this past month. That's why I didn't upload any videos. I didn't have time to record any videos, is because the state of California actually required our students to do state testing, which is beyond me. I don't understand why the state of California needs to measure our students' growth within this past year, during a pandemic. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why do you need to measure their growth? I'm not even gonna get into standardized testing. I'll tell you this, I don't agree with it. I don't think it measures our students' abilities accurately. But besides that, in this year alone, they thought it was a good idea to do state testing online. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you enough like how difficult it was. Thankfully, I have a really great staff that helped me out. But besides that, testing these students, I felt so bad for my students, telling them that they had to take this 3 to 4 hour test online, and that they had to have their cameras on at all times, and they had to have their mic on. It was just ridiculous, honestly. And to be the person that has to do it, I couldn't refuse. I couldn't say, I'm not doing that. It's part of my job. So thankfully we're able to get through most of it. I'm currently on spring break right now, so that's why I had time to do this. Santi's taking a nap right now. But yeah, having to do state testing online is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I don't know how else to put it. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm jumping all over the place. I have so many thoughts going through my head. I feel like this is a clear representation of like my life right now as a teacher. But to answer the question on the title, am I going to continue teaching next school year? Yes, 100%. There are a few reasons why. So number one, I still love working with my students. I look forward to seeing them in person someday and working in my classroom again someday. Number two, I feel like, you know, this is my second year as a full-time teacher. Sorry, I'm sitting on my floor right now. I'm trying to get comfortable. this is my second year as a teacher, and I don't want to measure being a teacher, you know, like I don't want to take this year into consideration. I just feel like I can't say like, you know what, this year sucked, I don't want to teach anymore, which I know a lot of teachers are doing, and that's valid. It was so stressful this year. I think one of the reasons why I am fortunate, maybe more fortunate than others, is because I took maternity leave during this time, which was a tremendous help. I got a break from it. There are so many teachers that did not. So yes, I will continue to teach. I still love working with my students. Is it gonna be tough? Is it gonna be a ridiculously hard transition to go back? Especially having a newborn, you know, I mean, he's gonna be 7 months now, but yes, it's gonna be hard, but I'm willing to take on that challenge. Will I forever be a teacher? Maybe not. You know, I have a couple degrees. I can move to another profession, or I can move to another position within the education field, and I probably will, honestly, but not yet. I'm not ready to yet. But I just wanted to share this with you guys because I feel like, you know, like a lot of people put these positive videos out there, and I haven't spoken about teaching in a while in my videos. It's mainly just been about my life or about my son. But I wanted to share this with you guys because I know a lot of teachers follow me, and I know that I just want you to know that I know how you feel. So yes, I know how you feel. I feel your struggle too. And just know that hopefully it'll get better. If you are one of the teachers that decided that teaching is something that you no longer want to do, that you want to move on, that's okay. Your reasons are valid. I want you guys to know that. I know a lot of teachers have felt a lot of pain this year, not only maybe from parents, but from admin, you know, from school boards. There's a lot of disconnection going on, a lot of, you know, higher up people that don't understand the struggles, and if you decided that you were going to move on, that's okay. That's okay. Your students will understand. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions for me, if you're a teacher that wants to reach out, if you're a parent that wants to reach out, feel free to either leave a comment down below or go to my Instagram and send me a DM. I'll get back to you. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them down below. If you're new here, hopefully this is not the only video you watch. Go watch another video from my channel. They're not always this negative. But yeah, so subscribe down below, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.